What's going on, everybody? How you doing? My name is Dr. Sammybaya. Please welcome back to my channel. 7 things that make the narcissist miserable. That is the title of today's episode. Leaving the narcissist is the ultimate way to humiliate, to outsmart, to overpower, to beat, to defeat the narcissist. Leaving the narcissist is the ultimate way to make the narcissist miserable. Walking away and leaving your life is the best possible way to get back at a narcissist, to get your revenge back. No contact, zero contact is the best way to make a narcissist miserable. And the ultimate way to humiliate, to make the narcissist miserable above all is when the narcissist sees you happy, when the narcissist sees you successful, when you thrive without the narcissist. They'll ask themselves, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? This will make the narcissist fall in great pain. It will hurt the narcissist so much. Now, what are the things that make the narcissist miserable? What are these things? Number one, authority. It is no longer a secret. It is not a secret that narcissist hates authority. And this is because the narcissists resent having to answer to anybody. They only want to answer to themselves. Any sense of authority threatens the narcissist's inherent desires for power and control. Authority to the narcissist means someone else has power and control over them. And the narcissist doesn't want someone else calling the shots, because that makes narcissists truly miserable. Narcissists hate it when they are pushed to answer to someone who is above them in authority. The narcissist believes they're the best, and they want to be the best of the best. They want to be the one that everyone looks up to and answers to. And that's why many narcissists have issues at work, at school, or with the law. They don't conform to rules, particularly if they don't see the merit. At first sight, narcissists may try to concede to the superior figure. They may try to concede to authority. This submissiveness is usually a narcissistic manipulation tactic. The narcissist wants to build rapport, to influence the authoritative person to see things from their point of view. They want to prove how smart and capable they are in leading the group. If this doesn't work, if the authority figure stands their ground, if they are unable to manipulate this authority figure, then the narcissist often becomes unruly. In the narcissist's eyes, the authority figure is unfit, incompetent, and inept, simply because they were unable to manipulate them. And they decide to go into a war where the narcissist believes they must defeat the authority. So while narcissists can be intelligent, they appear combative and unfit in professional environments. If the narcissist is confronted by their inappropriate behavior, they tend to deny or to rationalize their part. So it's not a surprise that many authority figures dislike working with narcissists. Supervisors find narcissists very unruly and very unreasonable. They don't understand why are these narcissists incapable of following basic directions without volatile reactions. Now, the second thing to make a narcissist miserable is lack of attention and acknowledgement. Don't make the narcissist a priority in your life. Put your attention on other things. When attention is focused on someone else, it makes narcissists miserable. It's not a secret that most narcissists revel in admiration and validation. Narcissists thrive on attention. They need to be the focal point of your life. They depend on constant approval to maintain their sense of intrinsic worth. To achieve this goal, the narcissist craves attention at all costs. The best way to make a narcissist miserable is by not giving them the attention they want. Don't give them any attention, positive or negative. Narcissists love attention. So, have you ever wondered why narcissists don't seem to mind the negative attention? The negativity is still attention. Any form of attention gives the narcissist the incentive to keep going. It gives the narcissist the motivation to keep proving themselves. In fact, some narcissists often like negative attention better. Narcissists can't stand when no one is paying attention to them. They don't know how to feel important or special if they are not the center of the universe, or if they are not consuming someone's thoughts. Narcissists love it when everything revolves around them. The third thing that makes a narcissist miserable is to be told no. When you refuse the narcissist demands, when you refuse to do what they want, when they don't get their way, or when others don't differ or obey them, it hurts the narcissist so much. The word no does not exist in the narcissistic or in narcissist dictionary. The narcissist expects you to do everything they ask because they are amazing. Why should you refuse? That's what they'll ask themselves. Of all things, a narcissist hates. They hate to be told no the most. Telling the narcissist no makes them angry. They swing into narcissistic rage. Narcissists love manipulating and having their way into getting what they want. Because they lack empathy, they lack real empathy, they can't understand what must be going on in your mind. And still, even if they try to understand what goes in your mind, they refuse to accept this reality. The number 4 thing that makes a narcissist miserable is losing at anything. Narcissists always want to win. They struggle to accept losing. Losing does not exist in their dictionary. They tend to swing into narcissistic rage when they lose. If a narcissist does lose at something, they'll blame everyone around them and they'll call it a fix. They will not admit that it was their fault or their lack of knowledge that caused the loss to happen. So learning how to make a narcissist miserable is easy if you make them face up to their failures. Because narcissists believe they are entitled to what they want. When they lose, it makes them feel, it appears unreal to them. If they lose at something, the narcissist might react in different ways. If they lose, they'll pretend as if they never cared about winning in the first place. They'll pretend they didn't care about winning at all. They will insist that they let the other person take the spotlight. When the narcissist loses, they'll criticize, they'll humiliate, they'll publicly shame the winner. They'll make violent or emotionally charged threats. When the narcissist loses, they'll act as if they're still the winner. They'll even tell people, we know who really won today. When the narcissist loses, they'll blame the system for allowing cheating or other faulty areas. They'll say it was rigged. Even when the narcissist loses, they'll act as if they let the other person win. They'll excessively demand a rematch or a redo. They'll play dumb. They'll even say they didn't know that they were in a competition. They will scream or yell. They'll walk away with obvious anger, narcissistic rage. They will laugh it off in public only to get angry later on loved ones later. They'll make up lies about the winner. They'll repeatedly proclaim the person in charge, either the boss or the referee, was incompetent. When the narcissist loses, they attempt to defame or humiliate the winner. They refuse to accept that they lost, and awkwardly they'll act as if they are the actual winner. So in other words, narcissists cannot admit defeat. They cannot admit losing. So when they admit losing or when they admit defeat, they acknowledge vulnerability or weakness. And those are some of the narcissist's greatest fears. Number 5 thing that makes the narcissist miserable is public humiliation. Public humiliation by calling narcissists out and exposing them on their behavior in front of others and backing it up with proof will hurt the narcissist so much, and this will make them miserable. They hate it even more when you do that in front of those who they are trying to impress. If you humiliate the narcissist in some way, they will despise the situation and they'll hate you for that. The number 6 thing that narcissists hate, that makes narcissists miserable, is narcissists hate to commit. If you give them an ultimatum and force them to commit, you are sure to make the narcissist miserable. They'll say, I'm not ready to get married. I want to see what other options are out there. I need my time to make the right choice. Those are some of the statements you'll hear from narcissists because they don't want to commit. Narcissists depend on others for validation. They want the connection on their terms. Even though they want the validation, they want the connection on their own terms. And this is why many narcissists struggle to commit to jobs, locations, or relationships. It is very hard for the narcissist to be emotionally connected to something or someone. That's why if you are going out with a narcissist, tell them that you expect commitment. This will make them miserable. The narcissist doesn't want to lock themselves into something, and they often don't want to give other people the satisfaction of their commitment. And finally, the number 7 thing that makes a narcissist miserable is going no contact. People need to protect themselves from narcissistic abuse by going no contact to the narcissist. When you go no contact on them, when you give them 0 contact, it feels like the ultimate betrayal. They can't understand why you wouldn't want a relationship with them. It nearly seems inconceivable, and that's why the narcissist often makes intense attempts to reconnect. They want you back in their circle. They want you back where they have a semblance of control over what you do. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please say it in the comment section of this video. Like it, share it widely to all those who may need it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is a superpower. I love you all to the moon and back. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video.